Today on the net, the effects of the Syrian conflict on the country's cultural heritage. Web professionals in Jordan protest against online censorship. And a man documents the changes in his appearance over a 5-year period. The Crac des Chevaliers continues to resist relentless attacks by Syrian government troops. This medieval crusader fortress has been under rebel control for months now. But as this amateur footage from June would suggest, it's come under frequent shelling attacks by forces loyal to Bashar al-Assad. The castle stands in the province of Homs and is one of 6 Syrian landmarks recognized as World Heritage Sites. UNESCO has tried to draw attention to the problem several times since the start of the uprising, urging both sides to protect their rich cultural legacy. Archaeologists who have worked at these sites are equally concerned and are sharing information on artifacts believed to have gone missing via this Facebook group. The aim is to try and combat looting and trafficking of stolen treasures, like this gold statue thought to have been stolen from a museum in Hama. The scheme also hopes to highlight the extent of destruction triggered by fighting in and around Syria's historical and cultural sites. In this video recently posted online, an activist describes the damage caused to the ancient souk in Homs after months of attacks and looting. But the worst damage appears to be in Aleppo in the north of the country, as fighting continues around the citadel and the streets of the old city, which is also classed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The home pages of hundreds of Jordanian websites are replaced by a black banner and a message protesting plans by the local authorities to tighten control and censor the internet. This is the latest initiative launched by web professionals in Jordan to protest a piece of recently approved draft legislation that will impose restrictions on internet browsing. Many web users feel the bill is a liberty killer and hope their campaigning will prompt the authorities to abandon their plans. According to critics, the controversial bill threatens freedom of online expression in Jordan. Totally unacceptable, say the people behind this site, You Are Free Internet, who urged web portals, information and news sites and also influential Jordanian bloggers to go black on Wednesday to protest against the government's plans. The scheme was inspired by a similar blackout operation carried out by hundreds of sites in the US in January in protest of the PIPA and SOPA bills. And it would seem there's been a strong response to these calls for a free internet in Jordan. The information site jo24.net reports that over 750 sites took part in Wednesday's blackout, all with the same objective: show the authorities they will not be easily silenced. And as they wait and hope for an amendment to the highly contentious bill, Jordanian web users remain vigilant on social networks, encouraging fellow citizens to join the campaign to protect and defend freedom of expression online. On Twitter, the solidarity movement is being coordinated via the hashtags BlackoutJO or FreeNetJO. Animated pictures illustrating emotions experienced by those who live in Paris. This Tumblr blog, Vie de Parisien, meaning Parisian life, gives an insight into how residents of the French capital react to taking the ever-packed number 13 subway route, or how they feel when the city's ring road finally becomes free of the traditional August traffic jams. Anyone living in Paris will certainly be able to empathise with these pics. Malaysia will mark its 55th anniversary of independence, or Merdeka, this Friday. And to celebrate this national holiday, Malaysian web users will be trying to break a new Twitter record by reaching 1 million tweets within an hour during the evening's festivities. The government initiative aims to ride on the growing popularity of social networks in Malaysia, where there are now over 12 million Facebook pages in a country with a population of around 30 million. This video was made by an American man and shows us at an accelerated speed how his appearance has changed over the years. He took a photo of himself every day for 5 years. A long-term undertaking with pretty impressive results.